sociological issues that we have in our communities is because we're not beating our kids enough, and it's actually counterintuitive. It's actually we're laying the foundation and priming our children for the kinds of violent behaviors and problems that sent them on this path to ending up in jail.
Like Dr. Patson said earlier, being a child is just about surviving adults because you're really not given a voice as a child, so you have no room to express how this makes you feel. So you take it out on other people usually.
Several of the people that we interviewed suggested that a lot of the parents ask for it. They experience corporal punishment in their own homes and often mention that they still continue corporal punishment with their own kids. And they found it useful to them. I turned out fine. Right? And I always say, when people say, I turned out fine, how do you know? Right? What are you comparing yourself to?
So it's important to have your curriculum, the ways, the standards, the norms of your everyday life to see it in your classroom.
And today, we are graduating education majors, whether they're math education, English education, science education, who don't know their subject matter. So you're asking students to be prepared for subject matter tests by teachers who don't know the subject matter.
As youth organizers and leaders, we have to use our voice to get the world to see through our perspective as youth.
What we have discovered is that culture is the key, the critical mediating factor in increasing student achievement, especially amongst Black students. When you engage our children based on the best of their culture, at a time when many of them have not been exposed to the best of their culture, most of our children have been exposed to the worst of the culture. But when you expose them and center them in the best of their culture, achievement goes from worst to first, from bottom to the top. Ashe? So that's why, one of the reasons why we recommend African-centered education. What is that? African-centered education is centering ourselves and our children in the best of our culture to examine and analyze information, meet needs, and solve problems in Black communities.
So we've got to have more genuine engagement where we're teaching kids about things like professional development, focus groups, strategic planning, their culture, their art, their music.
Because we can't just talk to the children, we can't just talk down to them. We have to talk with them. We have to have conversation.